Quick fashion sketch. Painting with watercolors. How to draw a perfume bottle. Hello, my name is Katerina Pashegor. I'm a fashion illustrator and tutor in Fantasy Room online school. Today we will get acquainted with one of the most interesting techniques. We will paint with watercolors. And as a reference, I have chosen the iconic bottle of Baccarat Rouge perfume. So friends, let's draw a bottle of Baccarat Rouge perfume. We will draw it in a very easy, sketchy manner. I have already prepared a sketch in advance in order to save time, but if you don't know how such forms are built, I will now show you how you can quickly build such a bottle. In fact, you cannot go deep into the details of the construction because we have a sketch. That is why we can afford some kind of relaxation here. Somewhere some kind of curved line. In principle, if you take proportions, if it's directly important for you that the bottle be of the correct proportion, the bottles ideally match what you see in the photo. Then we first draw a central axis, mark for ourselves approximately the beginning and the end of the bottle. Always look how many times, for example, the cork together with the neck is placed in the main part of the bottle. It is placed 2 times. If this is my cork, 1, 2, here is the main part. That is the glass bubble. Here I will have my perfume neck along with the cork. You can also see in the same way, for example, what is its whites. For example, what kind of cork we have regarding this part, how many times is it again placed in height from the bottle. For example, from this glass part it is placed, now let's see, 2 parts and a little. 1, 2. That is the whites of the bottle. We also measure the whites of the main part to its height. 1, 2. We mark the whites of the bottle in the same way relative to the central axis. This is how it fits along with the piece. It is the glass part, and here the sides will go once or twice, and these side parts are also marked in the same way. We mark the height of the cork. You can also measure the height of the cork, for example, how many times the neck fits in the height of the cork, and this way you line up your bottle. You can see this is how I mark it very quickly for myself. Make sure to look at the sticker, so that is the same on both sides. If it matters to you, then we mark some details like that. This part of glass. That's how I drew it. And now our bottle is ready. Everything superfluous can be erased, including the central axis. Here we draw a sticker. There will be such a frame. Here it is. If you have something crooked or uneven when there's some sort of deformation, don't worry again, we have such an easy manner, so don't pay too much attention to it. We draw in watercolor, so now I will erase a pencil a little. I marked the shadows and let's start. I still start by drawing the bottle. You must keep a paper nearby for doing color shadows. You should also have a palette and napkins in order to soak unnecessary moisture of brush. Okay, now I'm picking up some water in the palette. A little. Take yellow paint. And add a little the ochre in order to tone this bright shade. Let's see. Basically coming on. Next, I'll mix another shade based on red. I'll take some bright red, like this. Sticker, we have red. Here I will mix these two shades. And you can start, in principle, here it will be possible, add any colors, depends on your imagination. But I want to make a bottle in its natural colors. I will add a little red ones and I'll do the background so black translucent. And here I'm applying these shades. Over here I add a drop of yellow, this shade of red. I just put this color inside of red. You see, colors are mixed this way. Now I took the color a little brighter and mixed it with yellow. Be imaginative. If you want some more shadows, please add it. No restrictions here. We do not draw perfect, so picturesque bottle. So that it matches perfectly. Now here is such a creative task. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Here I add a little red. I have smooth shades flow one to the other. Excess liquid from the brush I remove it when I see that there is a lot of it. Like that, to get such stains of paint. The drop flows beautifully here. We see reflections here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now let it dry out. Here we need to saturate the color a little. It dries. You can start working on cork. For the cork shade I will use natural sienna, which I will mix with ochre and dilute with some water. This is a translucent shade. I'm covering the cork here. While my cork dries up, I will make a more saturated shade in order to draw shadows. Just add a little bit more sienna. Then I will add a sepia tone, but it's a little bit later. Now I need the paint become a little dry. Let's mix the colors. I have this shade here. It's bright red. I mixed a little with scrub plug, and that's it. Such a shade, bright red. Add a shade of scrub plug there if you have one. Or is there another shade? It's called a permanent madder lake. We draw in a sketchy manner. So we started to cover up our sticker like this. It's not quite dry yet and not too wet. Thanks to this, I get it here as a gradient. Here I added sienna. Here I began to draw shadows on the base of the perfume cap. Sometimes beautiful effect, sometimes very strange. So try it before drawing on a clean copy. Please mix colors on the draft because you could have a negative effect. I will already use it is interesting how watercolor will work here. Different paper has different effects. I will repeat one more time. Sometimes these effects are beautiful, sometimes not. But now we will see what kind of effect. So friends, my background is dry already, and when the watercolor dried up, I see that with this one side I want to add a little here. Now I will take this area and get wet a little. With a clean brush, let me unfold it like this. It will be more convenient. I moisten it again. Here is the surface like this. Those parts where I plan to make an inscription. Also, you can use some golden acrylic paint, for example, but honestly, gouache is the best choice for this purpose. So I have a golden pen, and I will also use Ecoline liquid watercolor to draw this golden ending on the label, and I would add some golden splatters. I think it will be nice. You can also cover a perfume cap with a transparent shadow. Let's start with our inscription. I won't do it exactly straight as in original because we draw in some easy sketching manner. I write how it goes. now I will go over it with the black pencil. I mix it a little. By the way, guys, we can draw a reflection over here, right here. You can also add something if you want. Use your imagination and don't worry. So now I would go to the most beautiful stage. I would make some artistic splashes. So friends, if you don't want the splashes to go on the perfume bottle, you need to cover it. Let me do it this way. I take a small piece of paper and cover our perfume bottle. If some petty splashes will got on your bottle, don't worry, it's okay. Like this. So I cover it a little and then I take a golden paint, dip the brush into the paint and start to make splashes this way. You can take a very thin brush to make such as small splashes. Like this. Look, these splashes are very small. The main thing is not overdo. And now I will do the same with the red paint. I want to add some red. I wash off the gold from my brush and now I mix bright red with the crop log. And this is how I make red splash. Add more water into the paint. Somewhere you can put a bigger drop accurately with the brush, like I do it now. Make sure that your splashes are arranged harmoniously. You need to keep a balance. Don't make it too much in one place, keeping empty in other parts. For example, here is missing some drops. So I put big one here and some small ones around. And you can add somewhere. It's not enough in your opinion. Do it carefully. Dry it in a horizontal position, please, so that the drops dry evenly and didn't flow anywhere. We can do the same thing with the golden drops, but it's enough gold as for me. I think that's all. We just need to wait everything is dried up. Our illustration is ready. Thank you for your participation. I really love to work with watercolors. The illustrations always come out alive and at the same time they look weightless. That is why one of the blocks of my big course Fashion Illustration from Beginner to the Professional is totally dedicated to work with watercolors. You can find all the details about the course in the description of this video. I hope watercolor inspired you as much as it inspires me. Keep drawing and you will notice how every time your results will get better. Share your work on social media and tag me and our school. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be the first to see our new videos.